Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That was weird. But it's the Friday night dive. We're hanging out. We're chilling. The boys are watching something. And I'm over here. It's all good. Got a margarita drinking. Yes, I did. I wonder if I can, now that I have 1,000 followers, I wonder if I can add a link to my stories. Gots to have my stories. My stories. I love my stories. Let's find out. Link. Let's see. No, it still won't do it. Don't worry, I'm just typing in some stuff here. It's all gone. Here we go. Hey, Ball Drop McGee is in the house. What's up? How's it going? It is a nice hashtag because it is aptly named because still got the margaritas going, having a drink. That's what we do here on the Friday Night Dive. We have a drink, we have a chat. Usually it's entertaining. I try to be as entertaining as possible. If you were here last week, you know I entertained everybody with my Bobcat Goldthwait impressions. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this time, but yeah, always a good time. Always a good time. So here we are. What is going on with you? What is everybody drinking? What's everybody doing? It's Friday night. Do you feel all right? Oh, we got Corey in the chat. That is Christy McGee's favorite person is Corey Morissette. So she's loving it. Christy, I think this is your first time in the on the dive. So here we are. It is Comic Con weekend, and there is no Comic Con at all. It's all virtual because we have to go virtual. So, don't lie, Chrissy. You definitely have favorites, and we did. Yeah, we. Oh, you're right. I did forget to invite you last time. No, it's not that I forgot. I just didn't put the link out on Twitter. I put it on Facebook, and we're not Facebook friends. So yeah. We did. Corey, I gave Christy a heads up earlier that she's not ready for the next episode. So Tuesday is going to be quite the wait. Don't lie, you like a little bit of torture. It's fine. The safe word is banana. Well, you got the personal invite. I sent it out through Twitter and I knew you would see it. I knew you would see it. I got a new subscriber. It's Corey. What? So there was complications. So this show should be on the Feeding the Monster podcast channel, but it's not because StreamYard doesn't. You got to wait like 24 hours before you go live. They have to accept your account, I guess. I don't know. So this one might be the last live on my channel, but then we'll go live on the Feeding the Monster channel. So there you go. I know what Corey's drinking. He's got rye whiskey. Christy, what you got? Or did you take an edible? You probably took an edible. Did you not take an edible? Did you not take an edible? Oh, I thought you. Okay. Michael took an edible. So, water and an edible. Oh, my boy Terry is in the chat. What is up? Terry Step. Dude. Margarita. So I'm right there with you. Tequila. I haven't hit the bowl. I think I might have a roach somewhere, but I'm not sure. But regardless, drinky drink. So I'm glad you're here, man. What's up? How you doing? How's things going? We haven't had like a proper chat in a while, so I assume you and Brittany are doing good. Yeah. How's the pup? I knew you had an edible. My roommate Michael had an edible. We got Scribs in here. We got so now there are 3 members of the Pants panel in the chat. Gotta love it. Let's see. I don't remember what Jeff was. Oh no, I know. Jeff poured himself a coffee, and I encouraged him to pour some Kahlua in there. So Jeff is drinking some not Irish coffee, but some spiked coffee. So I know what he's drinking. Unless Jeff, did you change it up? A new home. Oh shit, dude. Really? Is Jamie taking care of that, or did y'all go with? Do y'all have another realtor? Or are you going like you going house? Or you going you ever had Bailey's in a shoe? I painted this one. I call it Bailey's. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, Kahlua. Jeff, if you are privy to some vodka, pour that in there and make yourself. And if you have some half and half or some milk, make yourself a White Russian. Oh, right on, man. Right on. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Good for you. It's I know it's a hassle in this climate right now with real estate and all that jazz. Poor Jamie's like super pregnant. She's still selling houses. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have like one bad day and you're just gonna go straight into labor. But no, she's good. How has everyone's week been? I've had a week. A week. You know, I'll spare you the grimy details, but it's been a week, so this was much needed. Oh my god, in the chat. I will do that. Michael, Brandon Keyser said, get on that song. Keyser is in the chat. Wow. Hey, look, I can tell you straight up, like, Michael's working 12-hour days and he's working a ton and he's doing things when he can. That's Henry. And he promises he will get on it. Eventually he'll get on it. Just fade away into the darkness. It's just like, oh man. Oh, it was so dark for a second there. I thought oh. Keyser, I'm offended you haven't asked me to take part in one of your tracks. Whatever. I don't even care about humans. I don't even care. It's fine. It's fine. No. He said he's gonna get on it, and he's actually I could, from our conversations, he's excited. So yeah. If anybody likes retro synthwave sounds, look up human or human sounds, whatever. It's hard to find on Spotify. I'll be honest with you, dude. But human sounds. Brandon Keyser runs that shit. You have to pronounce it like human, like like William Shatner at the end of Wrath of Khan. Human. So yeah, Keyser, you better throw in that clip in one of your tracks at some point. Human. Well, okay, cool. So you can't give him too much shit if it's only 30% of a song. You ass. More human than human. It better be beautiful. I'm gonna look at a beautiful guitar over here. Oh shit. Oh, it is beautiful. It's an Explorer. Oh, that's nice. I like it. I don't like the color, but I like it. You lied to me. I don't want to get flagged, so I'm not gonna sing the actual song or play it. I got flagged for one of my last live videos because there was a Japanese song playing. Because I'm a cultured motherfucker, and I listen to music from all over the world. And Japan flagged my video in YouTube, so it was blocked. So if you couldn't check that out, or if you still can't check out my live show from a couple weeks ago, that's why, because Japan flagged it. Yeah, Scribs, White Russian. There you go, far out, or you can call it a Caucasian. Whatever. I do have guests on my podcast. Matter of fact, Keyser, if you tune in to next week, I will have a guest on my podcast. I don't think you even listen to my podcast. What are you talking about? Or asked to be on my podcast. You don't care about my podcast. You don't listen to my podcast. Do you listen to my podcast? Do you? If you do, I'll retract that statement, but I don't think you do. Oh man, good stuff. Let's see. So Jeff's got himself a White Russian. Terry and I are sipping on some tequila. What are you drinking tonight, Keys, or what are you drinking? You're not religious. You're not religious, but well, you know what? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. You need if I'm assuming you listen to the Deftones episodes, because those are probably more up your alley. Because I can talk about Deftones all day. Michael's got that guitar boner. It's when that guitar is so sweet that you just get an erection. Ah! Oh boy! Oh man! Ooh, yeah, you must be paying extra for that. Tongues. So, excuse me. Lazy sleep Bush. Bush. Geezer's drinking Bush. That's Bush League, sir. Gross. You must be broke because there is no other excuse drinking Bush. Unless, look, I don't know, man. I know you're domesticated these days, so unless you've fallen so far that Bush is just your redneck lifestyle now. Terry, don't encourage him. I don't know who that is, but just don't. Just keep smoking the Lord's grass. Did you send me another one, Michael? It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the pickups are different. And oh, I see. It's still an Explorer. Michael keeps sending me guitar porn. It's fine. I like guitar porn. I can't have sex with it though. I can't have sex with anybody. We all backed up in this house. Send us your poor, your tired, your whorish masses. You call for the guard, but I'm still hard. Toot that ass up. You can reach us care of thirsty. Oh man, that's funny. Thirsty dudes. Oh, Keezer's got a mortgage now. Keezer's a grown up. Damn. He I guess he did, or he did you and Chelsea buy a house, Keezer? Or did you guys move into one that was already there? Devil's lettuce. From my ass. We got Rodney, the monster, the mascot. So, Rodney, as you know, I couldn't put this live show on our on the actual Feeding the Monster channel because 24-hour rule and all that stupid shit. Oh, you bought it? Well, kudos, Keezer, man. That's awesome, man. I just explained to you why this is not on our channel. 24 hours. So the next time I do this, if you tuned in earlier, the next time I do a live show, it will be on the Feeding the Monster podcast feed YouTube channel, not my personal one. Okay? There you go. You need content. You do need content. Well, I mean, that's what you got Hillbilly Scribs providing the content. Y'all need to check that out. Subscribe to the Feeding the Monster podcast feed, both the podcast and the YouTube, because we got both. What I want to know, Christy McGee, is how many would-be sugar daddies attempted to contact you today? Can we just have a drunken rant on air? Like, Keezer, do you not watch this show? That's all I do. That's literally drunken rants is all I do on here. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, drunken rants on air. I could probably I think I could if you want to join in on the conversation, I can bring you in. Jeff's content is great, Thomas. You're absolutely correct. And you don't hate your name, Rodney. Your name is Rodney. You're going to do it. Andrew Lawrence seen any good? Oh, Jesus Christ. Andrew Lawrence, have I seen any good movies lately? No, not really. That includes one that I just saw the other day. John, you should, what do you got in the fridge, man? Well, besides dead people, what drinks do you have in the fridge? I have a food vlog or something next week. Interesting. You have a food vlog, Terry? Really? Seriously? What is it? Let people know. Put the deets in the chat. Keezer, I'll bring you in, man. If you wanna jump in and rant while you're drinking Bush. I'll send you the link and yeah, man. I'll send it to you via message. Oh, I'm aware, Andrew Lawrence, that Kelsey Grammer was Frasier. I'm well aware of that. Let's do it. I have a feeling Keezer's like really drunk, so I'm definitely gonna make this happen. This might be for all of you that tune in to the Friday Night Dive for just me and my commentary, you might get a special guest this time. Let's see. Keezer, I'm seeing it. I'm messaging you on Facebook, bro. So there you go. This mic is a MXL. I don't know what I can't remember what model it is, but MXL. Terry, dude, no, I'm legit serious. I'm excited about that. That'll be awesome. Like I want to see it, read it, whatever it is. Yeah. I can't wait for that. You want to balance it? I don't know who Mike Ellis is, Andrew, so whatever. Who is Mike Ellis? Rumble time. Rumble. Rumble. Come in, fuck me, Runkle. That's my Kathleen Turner impression. Runkle. Ooh, I will happily be on that episode, Terry. Choose between the three. I'll definitely I could do burgers, pizza, or whatever. That actually creeped me the shit out because I didn't know you were there, and then I just saw your face, like, holy shit! It's like we got ghosts in this place. My favorite G.I. Joe is Snake Eyes. It's always Snake Eyes. It was always going to be Snake Eyes. Yeah, download Chrome because Safari does not like StreamYard at all. So, tacos, burgers, pizza. Oh, okay. Dude, I'll do any of those. I'm certainly a burger connoisseur and I like pizza. But I'm a big fan sometimes of what people consider cheap pizza. So burger probably would be my forte because I'm a fat ass. But yeah, man. Uh, this week went by pretty fast, which I'm glad for because I was having a monumentally shitty week. I hope everyone else's week was pretty good because yeah, this was a Rodney, you do not like frozen pizza with pine. You definitely don't like pineapple on your pizza. You don't. Um, we created you, and we say you don't. After witnessing what Thomas Jane kind of like half-assed his way into Money Plane, I'm gonna say he should never be in anything like that ever again. I'm sure he's great on the uh what's that? The Expanse. I'm sure he's great on the Expanse, but that's it. Pineapples are great. They're just not great on pizza. Don't put them on fucking pizza. That's keep pineapples away. If you want to put pineapples on the pizza, shove them up your ass because that's where they belong in that regard. A junior double bacon cheese. Shove them up your ass. Yeah. Dreadnought. Actually, I could see that, Jeff. Like Dreadnought, Edge playing Dreadnought. Yeah, don't give pineapples might be the devil's fruit. That'll give McGee ideas. Cause she's our goth queen listener. She's your queen to be. Name that movie. I know, Jeff. You like the Hawaiian pizza, um, which okay. I don't begrudge it because I like you. You're a nice dude, but keep it away from me. You eat that to yourself. I know you knew that, Terry. So, ugh. Who let you out, Joe Exotic? Go away. You're supposed to be in prison. Who gave you who gave you YouTube privileges? Ugh. What you got for me, Terry? John, Michael. I was talking to two different people. What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah, Joe Exotic, you better like our podcast. You're gonna keep interacting with me on here. Oh Jesus. You're stuck on a long flight. Which musician would you want sitting next to you? Probably the drummer from Def Leppard. For reasons that don't need to be explained because we get it. That's awesome and awful, but hilarious. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh man, thank you for joining me, Terry. Man, I appreciate you. Yeah, let me know about that. Let me know about your vlog, man. I'll totally join you. Say hi to Brittany for me. Well, I thought I was gonna have a guest, but I don't think Keezer knows how to operate technology unless he's making human sounds. See what I did there? You see, because he has a group called Humans, and yeah. Anyway, Yeah. We did not enjoy your movie. I'm sorry, but we enjoy doing commentary on it, and if anything, it's probably going to get you more ratings. So you're welcome. A travel animal water bottle? Oh, Anima. I mean, if you desperately needed it, I would buy it for you, but I don't want to see you use it. Technology is hard for some people. This wouldn't happen. Well, you know what? You're right, Rodney. It wouldn't, but you know what? The technology failed me and would not allow me. Oh shit! All right, people. This is either going to be awesome or this is going to be just a travesty. I don't know. But welcome to the stream, my old buddy, my old bandmate,
a travesty.
Brandon Keyser, aka Human, or Human Voice Sounds. What do you want to be called? With the, I'm gonna need you to mute me on that side. By the way,
I got you.
There you go. Technology is hard.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Oh, you know, I'm just living. I'm just sitting in my studio.
Cool. Good talk. Oh, man.
I didn't really have anything to talk about. I just wanted to get on here and mess around.
Well, you're making Michael laugh back there. So
hang on, I gotta close the door.
Just to okay, cool. This is great radio, everybody. So while he's away, I'll just tell you, I've known Keyser, I think, since we were 14, 15, maybe 13. I don't know. Long time. And he played guitar, and he really hated to play songs that were not Deftones songs, and would only play Deftones songs unless he wrote songs. And look at the puppy! Look at the puppy! The puppy's adorable. Oh. The rest of the show is just gonna be Keyser playing with the dog.
So. She likes to poop everywhere.
It is a dog. How old is that dog?
She's like 9 months old.
Oh, well then, yeah. Oh my God, you're drinking a Busch Ice. We are in the South, ladies and gentlemen. This okay, that's cool. Hey man, how's things going? How are you maintaining in this this shit pile that we're in right now?
It's great. You know, we're not making any money.
By we, you mean the place you work? That I won't mention.
No, I mean.
Oh, you just mean you?
Oh yeah, dude. I've racked up so much debt. Like,
well, that's a shame. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. It just got sad.
It's like, hey, I got a paycheck. Where does it go now? I know exactly where it's going.
It goes to your apparent mortgage that you said you have now. So,
yeah.
On there now. So
if Mike doesn't get to work on that song, I'm gonna rake his bald head with my balls.
So just to reiterate, you're gonna rake Michael's head with your balls if he doesn't get to work on that song.
Yes.
He's been driving his dick off. That's what he said. See, we're couriers. We drive. That's what we do. And unintelligible noise back there. But okay. Well, when you're not squandering in debt, what else are you up to?
Well, I'm making music. Trying to, at least.
You are, yes. To tell the people what you do.
Well, I tinker around and I come up with stuff that I think sounds cool. And, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't sound cool.
You are just like aces at self-promotion. Let me just tell you straight up.
No, I mean, it's fun. Like, I mean, you know me. I've been making electronic music probably longer than I'm doing rock.
Henry, go. No, it's true. It's yes, you've always been the electronic person, and you're
God, get out of.
No. Is he too distracting?
I just all I see is his stupid glasses, just like mine, that are broken.
Oh, that's why I don't wear mine anymore, because they broke and I can't wear them. So it's either context or nothing.
No, but the first song that I did with the one that I sent Michael was the first song that I tried to do like actual guitar on.
Right.
But I got to show you this.
There's the guitar that you have that I thought, why would you get that? You hate 7 strings, and then you acted like I was crazy, and I'm like, no, you straight up told me one day that you hated 7 strings, and there you are with a 7-string guitar. But it's a Steph Carpenter signature, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, but see, I only hated 7 strings because I didn't know how to play them.
And there we are. Yeah. Look, if it's any consolation, I cannot play a 7-string. Like, for some reason, that extra string throws me for a loop, so I don't play them. And I kudos to everyone who does play on a 7-string and makes it work. But that's just not me. And if I'm assuming you're jamming pretty regularly on that thing, so
no.
So why do you have it? You just have it?
No, I keep picking it up and trying to come up with something to throw in, like. But I'm so out of the loop on metal and like rock tones. It's kind of hard to incorporate that into the electronic stuff that I've been doing.
Well, that could be a good thing, though. That could give you the opportunity to just reinvent what your sound is.
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm talking about like mixing wise, like it's kind of a different world. Like, at least in my eyes, it is. It's. I have a hard enough time mixing electronic music as it is. Like I take shortcuts all the time, but yeah, putting guitar in, like I've got the Nolly Archetype. I don't know if you ever heard that. It's like a guitar plugin. DSP, Neural DSP is the company.
Oh, okay.
But it's like Periphery is like the manufacturer of that, I think. Like,
so it's gent sounding.
I mean, they have a lot of genty tones on there, but they also have like rock, and it's very versatile.
I got you. To Feeding the Monster, Rodney, our mascot in the chat, Mark loves Ed Sheeran. I don't hate Ed Sheeran, but his new stuff, not so much. So Rodney, fuck off. We're talking about we're talking about metal and electronica. That's my next question. When are you gonna incorporate the metal into human sounds?
I'm trying, but it's like,
are you really trying?
No,
you're not. I know.
No, the stuff that I want to do is a little beyond my capability.
I guess that's my question. What is it? What is it you're wanting to achieve as far as sound goes?
I don't know. I'm just doing stuff that I like. Like, I want to. Like, my main goal in this was to make stuff that is almost cinematic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of geared toward, which I just made a post on Facebook like a minute ago. Yeah. Oh. Like it's geared toward like games or.
Okay. So you want to go the soundtrack route?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I mean, trust me, you don't want to see me on stage by myself.
No, I don't.
Like,
that's just me.
I'm just gonna be there like.
The only reason I say that, and I'm not being an asshole, the only reason I say that is because I've seen you on stage, and sometimes you have like 2 modes. One mode is I'm just gonna pay attention to what I'm doing and nothing else. And then the other mode is I don't give a shit what I'm doing. Just do it.
Yeah, but see, you only saw me.
And I watched that progression of your evolution of your playing. You don't say I only saw you. No, I saw you, bro.
I know. No, but you never saw me play in Alcina in other states. In other states.
Okay. Well, then enlighten me. What did you do out of state that was so different than like in-state things? And nothing. By the way, I did see Alcina in Jackson, Mississippi, so that was out of state.
Nothing. I don't do anything different. I just bang my head harder. Then
you bang your head
stomp around. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
I know. I don't care.
So, does that mean that you have no desire to go back to metal at all?
Not with a band.
Not with a band. Why are you that jaded? You just don't want to play with bands anymore?
I wouldn't say I don't want to play with bands, but like the bands with singers that try to control everything, that sucks.
You know what's funny about that is how that is only that only happens. That doesn't happen in every single metal band. That seems to only happen when you get involved with certain people.
Oh yeah, I mean, not everybody I've played with has been controlling, but it's like, like with the whole Alcina stuff, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, we're not making a ton of money or anything at all. No, we're not playing shows anymore. But I've never seen a dime from any of that money. Like that, it's somewhere on the internet. It's somebody's paying for it. Or
I could tell you exactly where it's probably going.
I don't care. Whatever.
You could take a guess.
I mean, I have no idea.
To say it. I'm just saying, like, you could probably take a really good guess as to if there's any money at all. You know exactly where it's going.
I probably to the person that recorded it. Honestly.
Or the guy running it, maybe. But
I don't know. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Well, there you go. My point is, I don't think you should be jaded about your wanting to play in metal just because of some bad experiences. I think you just need to expand your horizons and play with other people.
No, which I've done. I did the whole Nevaeh.
That was not metal. That was rock.
No, I know, but
yeah.
I don't even think I could play metal anymore, like legitimately.
You say that, but if you tap back into it, like if you really gave it some time, you could get it back. I didn't think I could do metal at all, and then I got involved with the recent Metal for Nashville show, and I sang all their Killswitch songs and did Nasle Dying song. It was all, whatever. I didn't think I could do it, but I wanted to do it and tap back into it. And now I'm in a Killswitch Engage tribute band because of that show. So that's a fun thing to do, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta network and meet some people that are enthusiastic. That's the word, enthusiastic.
Yeah, I tried to get the whole cover band thing with the 90s going with Mike and
I was
Henry.
There. I was there.
And you.
Yeah.
But that seemed to fall apart pretty quick. So
well that fell apart because one person kind of killed the vibe. And it wasn't any of the people you just named. It was the other guy. So
who is that?
Of the people you just named, who is the other guy that you didn't name? That guy.
Corey?
I didn't say that. You said it. But I'm just saying, the vibe was killed by one other guy, and therefore, it just kind of fell apart. But fret not, because
for the longest time I thought it was me.
It wasn't entirely you. It was
entirely. That was a little me. because I come in there with
it wasn't. It wasn't you, Keezer. Just, I mean, we'll teach you to make a G chord one of these days. But no, it. Okay. No. I'm just saying we can still look. We can make it happen. Any of us can make it happen. We've been talking about doing something for a long time and we just haven't, because sometimes the schedules just don't line up. Sometimes we just get busy with shit, but we can still make it happen. It's within our power. There is nothing to hold us back from it. So if you're enthusiastic about wanting to jam or do anything whatsoever in that regard, all you got to do is say so, man.
Where you go?
Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat right now. It's like a lot of I don't think Keezer's keen on typo, which, you know, that's a thing.
Typo? Like I misspell something?
Typo negative.
Oh yeah.
No, not a typo, the typo.
The big wang man?
Big Wang, yeah, Big Wang man. Peter Steele, he didn't make it.
Yeah, we know.
Michael, what's he up to these days? Peter Steele from Typo Negative. Oh, well, okay, he didn't make it. Let's see what else. Well, it wasn't that. Never mind. It doesn't matter. He just didn't make it. Wow, we got the trivia dudes in the chat. What's up? Seeing some Rico Suave, you hack. First of all, don't you call me a hack, you hole. And I'm not gonna sing Rico Suave because I am not Latino, and that would just be in bad taste. So I'm not gonna do it. Just like I'm not gonna sing anything by Ricky Martin. I'm not gonna sing anything by Mark Anthony. I'm not gonna sing anything by Salinas. I might sing some Enrique Iglesias if I am so inclined.
Enrique Iglesias.
So I knew I'd get one of them to laugh. Yeah, I can be your hero, baby. I can do it. And you can't take my breath away. I don't know if y'all can hear that back there.
How much did they had to drink?
0. Michael doesn't drink, but
I know that.
He's had an edible. And Henry, how much have you had? He can't. He doesn't have the tolerance he once had, so he's had like a couple. Once again, my chat is being bombarded with Joe Exotic and Jesus Harrison Christ, which I don't know why. And a Khloe Kardashian. First of all, whoever, stop it. Just stop it. Whoever Khloe Kardashian is, fucking stop. Yeah, I have famous people on my feed. Yeah. I'm so popular.
Dude, so, okay.
What you got? Uh-oh.
No, so, okay. You remember Dakota, right? From work? Long hair, dreads.
That might have been before my time, dude.
All right, well, okay. Nothing against him.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk crap about him. I
don't think he watches the show, but it's fine.
No, I just want to know where you stand on this because
okay,
it's kind of political, but not.
Oh boy. Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. So I was talking about a particular news feed where this lady, I don't even know who it was. She was like, "It's COVID-19, people, not COVID-1." Basically saying that there was 19 strains of COVID, which may or may not be the case. I don't know. But to my understanding from Yale Medicine and WebMD, the name COVID-19, the 19 stands for 2019.
Okay.
Because that was the year it emerged, so to speak. And he goes, no, that's wrong. Like immediately. Okay. Like he shut me down. And he said, it's because it's 19, it's the 19th strain of COVID.
Okay.
And that pissed me off because he's so adamant on being right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you have a stance on that?
Oh, I was like, is that the question? My stance. Well, before I answer that one, I'll answer movie trivia face off. Which character in The Last Jedi had 3 balls? Poe Dameron did, because he had the balls to go up and be like, hey, fuck you, First Order. I'm gonna like fuck your shit up. And he tried. And you need to pay that movie more respect, you fucking trolls. Anyway, I have no stance on the COVID-19, whether it was the 19th strain, whether it happened in 2019. It did. I have no strain. I have no opinion on the matter. And it was made very clear to me from an earlier conversation that the opinions that I share sometimes don't need to be like verbalized. So in this regard, I'll go, I have no opinion on the matter. All I know is COVID-19 is a bitch and it's real, and everyone who thinks it's not real can go fuck themselves, or don't go outside without your mask. And
Not for real.
Maybe you'll get sick, maybe you won't. And whatever happens to you, I don't fucking care. So that's my stance on it.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of Star Wars, did you play the new game?
No, you know why? I'm not a gamer. My brother's a gamer, and he enjoyed it. He said there's a lot. Well, when you say new game, which one? Because there's been a couple.
The one that just recently came out.
Jedi Order or something.
Yeah. The one that's kind of like Dark Souls. Yeah, you probably don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so he played it, and he said it's really, really good.
Who's he?
My brother.
Oh,
because he's the guy who's a gamer that's the closest to me is my brother, because he's like super into gaming. I don't own a console because I don't game, because I'm a nerd, but I'm not that nerd. So there it is. There's that face. I've missed that face.
That's a Patrick face
all the time. Yeah, I can do that too. It's true, man. There are different levels of nerddom, and I just I said goodbye to that level a long time ago. Not that I'm not hating on gamers. Game to your heart's extent. I just don't have the patience. That said, I really want to play that new samurai game. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
That one.
Hey.
And I told my brother, I said, you better go get it.
Hey.
That was borderline racist. That was borderline racist or something. I don't know what that was.
I ain't no racist. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. I read The Strain, the books. I read them. I didn't like the ending, and I really didn't like what the show did afterwards, because they kind of went off the rails of the books. But no, I haven't played Jedi Order or Battlefront. But my brother said they're very good. There's just a lot of what did he say? I think he said with Battlefront, the problem with that was there was too much DLC content that they were like hiding, or they were putting behind like a paywall or something. That could make it better, and they just didn't. And I don't know what he said about Jedi Order, but I know he played it. It looked great. I've seen the cutscenes. I know Darth Vader shows up. That's what I like to do. I don't like to play the games. I just like to watch the YouTube cutscenes all spliced together.
Speaking of games, I'm sure. Yeah, I know you're not a gamer, but I'm sure people in the chat are.
Maybe.
But the new Last of Us 2.
My brother definitely had a lot to say about that game.
Dude.
Here's what I don't understand why there's such a massive. What are your opinions on this game?
Well, first of all, like, I played the entire game, and it was pretty awesome. Like, I didn't have anything bad.
Sure.
Like, no spoilers, but
it's fine. I'm not gonna play it.
Well, something happens to a character.
That, yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody knew it was coming, but they didn't like how it happened.
Uh-huh.
So they complained about that. And then the fact that Ellie, the other main character, was a lesbian, which you find out in the first game. It's like, okay, who cares? Like, why are you guys getting pissed because there's a sex scene between a man and a woman, and then a quote unquote sex scene between a girl and a girl?
Okay.
People are getting pissed about it.
Is that what they're pissed about?
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me.
It seemed like they were pissed off that she was like jacked, like her arms were big and stuff. I go like, why are y'all mad about that?
Who cares? To me, it sounds like a bunch of babies whining that a story didn't go the way they wanted it to go. Like,
that is exactly correct, and that is exactly the same fandom that is so mad about Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm like, just enjoy something. Just.
No, Kaiser, we can't enjoy something. We have to express our anger and our disappointment with these things that don't go to our expectation.
I didn't like that. I want it changed.
Thomas, don't you call me out like that.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, no, I get it, but it's my brother kind of, because I asked him. I said, what is everybody's malfunction with this game? Because I keep seeing people making death threats to the woman that voiced, what's her name, Ellie, the main girl.
But yeah,
like they were making death threats on Twitter to the woman that voiced her. Like she had to Elliot Gould. He didn't make it. Elliot Gould. He didn't make it. Like, why would you send death threats to her? She doesn't have any control over this fucking game. She didn't write the script. She didn't write it.
Okay,
voices the goddamn character.
So apparently there's
like, I don't get it.
Apparently there's also some stuff that Sony's doing, which is kind of shady. Like they're blocking bad reviews on Metacritic or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And like, so the user review is like a 4.9 or something. And then the critics review is like almost a 10.
Yeah, you're right. I saw.
Which, I mean, whatever. I've
now,
never.
To me, like, it's a pretty awesome game. It just like you said, it didn't go the way certain people thought it was going to go, and that pissed them off.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what they don't understand.
Never heard that before.
Hey, guess what? It's not your story.
Exactly. Like, that's what I say about those the people that were so mad about The Last Jedi and Star Wars. It's like, it doesn't belong to you. It's not yours. It's like, fuck off. It's the same thing I say to people, like anybody in fandom. I'm one of those dudes that I'm immersed in all this fandom shit, and I really wish I wasn't. The Game of Thrones fandom, most especially, almost killed me because I was fighting a losing battle because everyone was so. Did you finish the entire series of Game of Thrones?
No, I didn't. I think I missed. Okay. I missed the final episode. So I don't.
Oh, I won't.
I know what happens.
So you don't know how it ends.
No, I know what happens, but
okay.
I just didn't watch it because I didn't need to.
Fair enough. But yeah, everyone was so mad about the way it ended. Just they were mad about that whole season, and I didn't have that same reaction because I understood why certain things happened, and I understood why the story was told this way. And I don't know, call me a loyal fanboy to this thing that I love, sue me. But I said, okay, just because it didn't go the way you thought it was going to go doesn't mean that this was bad. But like, so many people are saying like, no, this shit sucks because they did this, and they never should have done that. I was like, well, it's not your story. It's not your story. Shut up. The Last of Us 2 is not your story. Shut up. You know, you want a story to go the way you want, write it. Write your goddamn story, and then sit back and be judgment to whatever criticisms we throw at you. That's my thing. I don't Keiser, I don't like people. People annoy me.
Yeah, I don't
especially
either.
Today. It's just it's not. I don't I don't care for them. So enough of that. What else can we talk about, man? What have you since how's what do you got going on with the future of human sounds?
Yeah, I don't
Anything
know.
going on? Anything
well,
on the horizon?
Well, I've got one song about to come out on 31st this month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm working on one more. And then Michael still has the one I gave him like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
No, I got like 3. I'm trying to put out a full length, but it's just too hard because I get so focused on so there's like the rules of recording a track, especially electronic. Like I always focus on, so I'll get like a synth in, and I'll get an idea down, and then I'll start adding drums, and then I'll get focused. Once I get like, I don't know, 30 seconds of a song, I'll start getting too focused on like the mixing aspect of it.
Yeah.
So it kind of slows me down. And it gets me antsy, so I focus on that one song the entire time.
Right.
When I should be focusing on multiple songs and just getting the idea out of the way and moving on to the next one. It's hard. It's a long process.
No, I can imagine. So that's why you do it and I don't, because I don't have the patience for any of that. And I commend you for it, because when you do dish out a track, it's actually really good. So, and I'm not bullshitting you. I really enjoy what you do.
Oh, thanks.
It's good. My question is, why haven't I been asked to be a part of Human Sounds?
Well, there's no reason by it. I just haven't thought. I'm okay. Actually, so
you don't appreciate my musicianship. You don't respect me as a musician. I get it. It's fine.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's fine, Keezer. I accept it. I've accepted it for years that you don't respect me as a musician.
No. What I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get all the people that I've actually played music with or been friends with to like play a part in something that I'm doing.
We've never played music together.
Kinda. In a room.
We've never played live shows ever. Keezer.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I feel like we played a show back in the day.
You're such an asshole. We have played so many shows together. You're such a dick. Anyway. Yeah. I to the people at home, I was Keezer had this band that we enjoyed, and when they didn't have a second guitar player, I was the fill-in guy for like a couple of times. And then they finally asked me to join the band for real because they needed a bass player who would actually stick around. And then we did that for a couple of shows, and then and then Keezer jumped ship and joined another band, and then Chad, our drummer, jumped ship and joined another band. So the band,
the same band,
yeah. No. He did This Love These Hands.
That's right.
Remember?
Right.
Yeah. So the two guys that started the band jumped ship, joined 2 other bands, and the rest of us were just kind of like, what the fuck?
Dude.
And then later, yeah, Chad joined your band, and then y'all kicked him out.
No.
Oh no, you're right. He quit. Y'all kept hassling him. So
no, he got on this like spiritual roller coaster and just
he's always on a spiritual. You know that. So I hope he's watching. Chad, if you're in the chat, please let me know.
Dude, I just talked to him not too long ago. Because
did you really?
Yeah. Well, I texted him on Facebook. Because me, him, and our old buddy Alan, we used to film like a bunch of Jackass videos a long time ago.
Sure, I've seen some of those.
Like it was like before CKY came out.
Because Brandon, Max, and I filmed a bunch of those as well.
But I was trying to get some of those videos because, oh my god, dude! If you have one of me getting hit by a car,
I've seen it.
Yeah, And then
that one, and the one where you somehow ran across a fucking wall, like
oh yeah,
way across it. Like I have no idea. You did Keezer to the chat. Keezer did this weird Spider-Man run. He ran up a wall and ran across like two sides of it, like all the way through. I don't know if it was camera trickery or if it was just Keezer tapping into his whatever. It was crazy because I made Chad rewind that a bunch of times. I go, let me see that again. And yeah, it's just you running like parallel to the ground across this wall. Like I don't know how the fuck he did that, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I used to be a nimble little bastard.
Yeah, man. Remember that time, senior skip day, when we were in Charlie Daniels Park and there was that giant flotation thing, and you thought it would be a great idea to jump off of it,
off the top,
off the top. And then I followed suit because I'm like, that looks like fun. And I got to the top, and as soon as I was about to jump, you were at the bottom laying down going, wait, no. And I jumped before you could get no. And I realized why you said no, because
it was wet.
It was wet, and the air wasn't in there enough. So when I hit the bottom, it just went straight to the ground, and I twisted my ankle. And you tried to warn me, but I was like midair. You're like, wait, no.
I did the Dane Cook, like.
But you didn't twist your ankle. I fucking did, and I like hopped over to Sonic, which was nearby, and I said, "Can I just get a bag of ice?" And I iced my ankle because it was swollen. So yeah, good times.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, I don't recommend anybody do that. I'm just saying, we did it, and it happened. So there it is. Other than that, so you don't do a lot of diddling on that 7-string guitar?
I mean, not really. I've kind of messed around with it, trying to get.
Why do you have it if you're not gonna diddle?
It's Stephen Carpenter. It's my favorite guitar player. Like, so all my gear got stolen. You know this. It was years ago. Like,
oh, well, that was back in.
Yeah, the VHT.
Yeah,
that's new.
You still have? Oh, that's new.
Well,
you had a Mesa. That's right.
Well, I had the Mesa, and then I got the VHT. But the VHT, after a show with, oh man, this is a good opportunity to just bash somebody.
Do it.
So this guy named, sorry.
For everyone in the chat, hey, we're still in the South over here. We got Keezer spitting into a fucking Twitch can. But please continue.
So this guy named Jet Mason, his name is Jet Mason.
My dog's name was Jet. Continue.
So we, Jim, Shioto, and me joined this dude. He was just a rich kid. He had some trust fund money or something. Mm-hmm. And we were playing music with him, and he wrote it all. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I don't think I had a guitar. Well, actually, I did. He just let me use his PRS, which I was like, oh my God.
Ooh, yeah.
So he just kind of lured us in with all this money. And we get to know the guy, and he's just, there's something off about him. And we go to Demumbrian, and we go to this bar that only serves beer. And he wants a White Russian. And he really wants it.
I love white Russians, but yeah, a bar that only serves beer on Demumbrian. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to think of what that might be, but wait, which part of Demumbrian?
No, it was like right when you get off, like right next to McNamara's, or what used to be McNamara's.
That's
or no, yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I don't remember what bar it was, but we went in there.
Not there anymore. But go ahead.
No, I think it's 8-bit now. Or
I love 8-bit.
Yeah. So we go in there and he's, me and Jim order our beer, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'll have a White Russian. And they're like, yeah, we only have beer here. And he's just like, he's just like huffing and puffing the whole time.
Right.
And I don't know, he just like starts going off on, he's like, I feel bad for you guys. You guys actually have to work for your money. And I was like, okay. What do you mean?
It's like, come again?
Yeah, he's like, he's got this house that he pays all this money for. Like, I don't know how much he was paying for it. It was a nice house. Like, he's got all these nice guitars, nice amps, like all this money just to throw around. But anyways, long story short, we end up, me and Jim are recording an album for Jet. Like we're the paid artists.
You're the you're the musicians by hire. Yeah.
And Jet didn't really see it that way. He thought we were part of the band, so he didn't have to pay us.
That's not how that works.
And honestly, I didn't know that either. Like, I just thought I was coming in, I was playing music, having fun, whatever. Yeah, and then Jay, the producer, was like, you guys should be getting paid for what you're doing because, whatever.
You're doing studio sessions, right?
Yeah. Well, we didn't get to that point, but we were starting to. But before that happened, Jet was going in and recording his vocals on some stuff.
Right.
And Jet basically told Jay, the producer, I don't need you to tell me what to do or how to do it. I just need you to push the buttons. Like super condescending and just
right.
So,
and how well of a musician was Jet?
He was a good songwriter. Like, he could write some songs and they were decent. Like, I have nothing bad to say about him. They were a little cheesy. Know
this guy?
I'm sure I've showed you pictures of him.
Because I don't know the name. I would remember Jet.
Yeah, I mean,
I've probably seen him.
He doesn't stand out. I'll say that. Like, there's nothing special about him. But so Jay comes to meet me and Jim at a bar somewhere, and he's kind of like walking us through what we should do.
Yeah.
To like talk to him and be like, so I call him up and I was like, hey, I don't think we should go into the studio until you figure out what's going on with Jay. That's all I said. And I get a call back, which I missed, from Jet. And he was like, I'm not talking to him. He's a piece of shit. Like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what he said. I was kind of drunk.
I was 15 bush lights. It's fine.
I don't know, whatever. But so I kind of took it to heart a little bit.
Right.
And I call him back and he didn't answer. So I just leave him a message and I'm like, look, motherfucker, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I'll come fuck you up. Like I'll just get crazy. Like, whatever. It's
you went full Keezer.
And then it was just like phone tag back and forth. Like, he called me back and he's like, oh, you threaten me? Blah, blah, blah. Hurting me is not going to bring your mom back. I was like, okay.
Whoa, no, wait, no, he did not fucking say that.
Yeah, he said that.
No.
So I dropped the phone and Jim was like,
no.
He's like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
So I was like, get in the car. We're going. We're getting our stuff out because at the time we had a practice space.
Yeah.
And like he had the same idea that we did, we're going to get our stuff and get out of there
and
just not deal with this dude anymore.
That's the civilized approach, but that's you're a bigger man than I am in that regard.
Well, yeah, I'm not done yet.
Please continue.
So me and Jim pull up to the practice space unit, and surely enough, Jet's there. He's doing the same thing we're doing. He's getting his stuff out of there. So we're meeting each other, and we're both like hot. Like, I'm ready to smash this dude's face in. And he's like, I'm not a big dude. And he's like really not a big dude. Like, he's tiny.
He's smaller than we are?
Yes, very tiny.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm trying to be cool about it, and I was like, dude. But he kept calling me like this drunk. He's like, maybe if you cut your hair and stop drinking, you'd get a girlfriend. I was like, come on, man. Like, you're gonna stoop that low?
Oh, okay, Pastor Jet.
Come on, man.
What kind of insult is that?
So he's like, so I'm like, I'm getting heated.
Yeah.
And I pull out my power cord and all that stuff, and I kind of chuck one of his like extension cords out the bay door.
Right.
And it kind of clips him on his side. So I see him taking photos of it because it left a little welt.
He abused me. Look what he did to me.
And dude, it was just a whole thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I pushed him at one point. I pushed him up against the wall, and I'm screaming at him. I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on.
That's all you did?
Dude, I don't remember.
Dude, after No. That dude is not, no. Like I said, you're a better man than I am in that regard. After the initial comment he made, no. That fucking dude's dead. I'll say it. I don't care.
I knew if I hit him, he would just crack and crumble like nobody's business. And I'd
still.
Anyways, so after all that went down, me and Jim lived together at the point. So I packed all my stuff up in the car. Me and Jim get home. I go in to pee, and dude, not even 2 minutes, my stuff was gone, like out of my car.
Mm-hmm.
This I guess he walked out. Jim walked out of the house as the dudes were packing their like my stuff in their car and driving off. And all I hear is, Keezer, your stuff's stolen. I was like, awesome.
Way to go, Jim. Yeah.
Great. No, it wasn't his fault. I mean, it's nothing he could do. They were already like driving off.
Oh, okay. I thought it sounded like he watched it happen and just kind of let it.
No, he kind of caught the tail end of it. But
okay.
He ended up calling the cops. The cops showed up. He's trying to take fingerprints off my car. Can't get anything because it's too wet. It's like all moisture and like the condensation or whatever. And so Jim gets in his car and just tries to go drive around and look for the truck that had my stuff in it.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, the cops getting info from me. And he's like, well, how did you know this was happening? And what was going on? And I was like, well, we were at a bar and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, so you're drunk. I was like, no. It's like, I've had a couple. And he's like, well, what about your buddy? I was like, nope.
I don't think so.
Because he had just taken off in his car and he's driving around looking for people. I was like, yeah, I'm drunk. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just here, whatever. But yeah, the whole time Jet's like talking to me, he's like cooled down to that point.
Yeah.
but we just severed the ties at that point. But he ended up changing his name to Blade.
From Jet to Blade, my evolution in Nashville. Jet to Blade. Holy God! So I hope to God he's still going by one of those names, because if I ever run into a Blade or Jet in these circles that I'm running in, then I'm like, oh, I know who you are, motherfucker! You got stolen equipment, or that you probably sold already.
Dude, I thought it was him for the longest time. I was like, did you hire somebody to come get my stuff? Like, because I mean, I barely knew this dude, honestly.
Who else would it have been?
Okay, so from what Jim said, it was like, okay, so where we lived was predominantly like Hispanic people,
right?
Like we lived in a cul-de-sac with predominantly Hispanic people.
Were you in Antioch?
No, it was off of Bell Road.
So Antioch?
Yeah. It was like on the border. It was like on the border, like Brantioch is what it was.
Off of Bell Road?
Yeah. Okay. So you get down Nolensville.
Yeah.
And then you take a left on to Bell Road.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. So probably Brantioch. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I was looking at it the other way because we're on Stewart's Ferry, and then you keep going down and it hits Bell Road, and it's like, that's Antioch.
Yeah, I live in Antioch now. Like, that's where I live.
Oh, do you? All right.
But yeah, dude. Nah, it's fine here. Ain't nothing going on.
So, knock on wood.
I mean, I have the neighborhood app, and all I see is all I see is, oh my God, gunshots. No. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys need to learn what a gunshot sounds like, because it's fireworks.
We probably hear more gunshots over here than you do, because we're on Stewart's Ferry, and these houses are full of backwoods people. Doggy. This chat is on fire. I can't even keep up with what you guys are going on. All I know is that Jesus Harrison Christ is causing a ruckus. For some reason, Amber Heard's in the chat. You should go off and stop lying about Johnny Depp and get out of my chat while you're at it.
Who is Jesus H. Christ?
Harrison? I don't know. Just Jesus Harrison Christ. This is the same guy who trolls my page all the time. I guarantee you I know this person, but they are I gotta give it to them. They're committed to the bit about being Jesus. So
you remember the time you defecated on the bed at Johnny's?
I mean, that sounds like something I might do.
I mean, I'd definitely do it if I hated the person.
I've never defecated on anything other than a toilet. But I see Peggy. I see you in the chat. What's up, Peggy? We like Peggy. Peggy's there. I'm McGee. I'm assuming you're still in here. This chat is a circus. I can't keep up with it. I was listening to Keezer story. I need a refill or another drink, so I'll be right back.
Who are you, Jesus H. Christ? I would love to bring the puppy over, but she would probably poop and pee everywhere. And she's staring at the door like she needs to get out and go potty already.
What are you gibbering about over here?
Just my dog.
Oh,
my dog.
Your dog, yeah, your dog's stealing the show. A lot of people are like, we want to see the doggy.
Yeah, she's the best when she's not pissing and pooping everywhere.
Well, that's what happens when you got a pup, man.
Dude, I knew, like, I wanted a dog so bad, and so did Chelsea.
Yeah.
So for her birthday, I was just like, all right, I'll go, I'll go see what we can find here.
Keezer, not that long ago, people, journeyed to Iceland, and that looked like a fun trip. I was very jealous, and I'll bet you wish you were there right now. The problem is
we're not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed. None of us are allowed. We cannot get into any part of Europe while this shit is going on. We can, however, go to the UK. But the problem is you can go to the UK, but you have to be tested immediately. And then you still have to be in quarantine for like 10 days to 2 weeks, depending on what your symptoms say. And then they're not going, from what I understand, they're not going to let you leave for a while. So if you want to go to the UK now, you can. Just know that you're going to be locked up for a while. And then when you're free to go, you can't leave. You have to still stay in the UK for a little bit, which doesn't sound so bad, honestly, to me. For a while, there was this one ad going on for a barista / bartender at this cafe / pub in this tiny little island right offshore of Ireland. There's this tiny island, and the only thing on it is this cafe / pub, and they needed workers. And so they put out the job description to people all over the world, including America. And they say, hey, listen, you come over here and work for the season. We'll pay your wages. You can stay over here. We got a flat built into the place, and you'll just stay here and whatever. And my brother and I were seriously considering taking this job offer. But I told him, you realize we had just watched the movie The Lighthouse. I said, you realize that's how we die, because we're going to like go completely insane, and we'll probably kill one another in a drunken binge, because and when we run out of coffee, we're going to drink booze. And when the booze runs out, we're going to kill each other. So but the point I'm trying to make here is I'm not above taking that job, because as far as I think this job offer is still out there. So when I finally reach the point to where I can't handle it here in America anymore, I'm going to take that job and become a barista / bartender at this pub on this tiny island off of Ireland. And that'll be the last anybody ever hears of me.
Because is that movie good, by the way?
The Lighthouse?
Yeah.
It is. I think it's great. I don't know if it's up your alley, though. I don't know. Keezer, you have weird taste in movies sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how you would feel about that movie. Let me ask you, did you like The Witch?
Yes.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Same guy made it.
Yeah. I knew that.
Okay, so you might like The Lighthouse, but it's not like The Witch. In the sense that bye Peggy. In the sense that it's not in color, for one. So I don't know how you feel about black and white movies.
I mean, I don't it's whatever.
It's just it's a lot more on the they focus more on the cosmic horror rather than the environmental horror, like in The Witch, where like the environment seems to be against this family, and there's these two dudes on this island, and it's more of like a mental game. I think it's really good. I actually think it's one of Robert Pattinson's better performances. Willem Dafoe should have gotten an Oscar for it, in my opinion, but he didn't. Whatever.
So
I recommend.
I probably watch it. I just got to be in the right mood for it. Like,
do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
It's streaming there. So if you ever get, it's definitely a mood piece. If you get in the mood, you want to watch something fucked up, watch that.
Yeah, I tried to get Chelsea to watch the what is it?
Jeff, you love the mermaid girl parts. You love that. There's also, you ever wonder what it's like watching a mermaid get fucked?
She has a fuzzy bum.
She also has a vagina. So yeah, you get to see that. a vagina. McGee knows best. Oh, Christy, that should be your new segment. McGee knows best. You need to make a podcast, and you can do it over the Feeding the Monster feed. We will host you. McGee knows best, and you can basically just do, I don't know, whatever the hell it is you do. Christy McGee is one of our fans at the feed, and we adore her, even if we do poke fun of her all the time. What else can I bombard Keezer with? Anybody got any questions from my boy Keezer over here?
I don't know.
So yeah, Christy, you do need a podcast, I think, because I think you'll that'll help you with your it'll help you overcome your fear. It'll help you overcome your anxiety. I'm trying to help you. I am your therapist. Think of me as Carl Jung, but it's Kamaya Jung, and I'm your helper, your doctor. Call me Dr. M. You will not replace my show. Fuck you, Rodney. That's not what's, we're not going to do that. I like my show. My show is the one place I can go and express my opinion, because it was made evidently clear earlier in this week that when I express an opinion, nobody cares. And fine, I accept it. So I have this one outlet to express my opinions. This show, this live show right here, isn't even an opinion show. It's just me getting drunk and ranting. And now I have a guest who is Keezer, get a drink, man.
I can't.
You can't.
I ran out. Actually, wait, hold on. I got one.
Give it a drink. Look, just between us, I love Keezer. But Keezer's a fucking asshole. Keezer doesn't respect me as a musician, even though I trained. Like, I put myself through school, training to become a good musician. And Keezer didn't do that. And Keezer still doesn't respect me as a musician. And I find that offensive. Because, we're the same age. He was playing guitar before me a little bit, but he was self-taught. I took lessons. I took theory lessons. Like, I know how to do shit. He can't even make a G chord. I know a G chord. I know all kinds of G chords. So, Amber Heard, get the fuck out of here. It's like, I know you're not the real Amber Heard, but because you're here, I'm just going to say you're a liar and I don't like you and you're ruining feminism, so fuck off. I mean, no, McGee probably doesn't respect me as a podcaster, and that's fine, because I would hope that she respects me as a fellow fan of Frasier, because she and I can connect on Frasier at least. At the very least, Frasier, we have that commonality. But let me see here. What else? There's so much. Yeah, you guys were like, you're killing the feed, and I love the chat, and I love it. I just I got so wrapped up in whatever Keezer was saying that. Jeff, man, I love you, man. Yeah. Finish that book. We will talk later. Says you, fake Amber Heard. I don't even know who you are. Go away.
Fake Amber.
So, It's like you could have been a little more original with a pseudonym than Amber Heard. Come on. And then
Timothy Burton.
Timothy Burton. Yeah, like that would have been more exciting.
I'm real intrigued by this Jesus Christ character.
Hey, that's all you, man. You want to engage in Harrison? That's what the H stands for. Go ahead, because yeah, I spent one show enough entertaining whoever the hell that is, and I still don't know who it is. It's definitely someone I know. They just won't tell me who.
Is Joe Exotic also a?
I don't fucking know. Like every time I do this show, I either get a Joe Exotic, a Jesus Harrison Christ, or last time it was Carol Baskin, which that was funny. But now we got Amber Heard, and I'm like, fuck off.
That bitch Carol Baskin.
Yeah, that was what happened. Like that fucking bitch Carol Baskin. Man. But yeah. The biggest question I think everyone wants to know, including the people in the chat who don't know, but they will. When are we going to put Years of Dawn back together?
Never.
Okay. When are we going to put Years of Dawn together with a new lineup?
I don't know. We tried. I actually signed on, right? Like a few years ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Because
explain.
So KJ hit us all up, and he was like,
"Oh, that I remember that." Yeah.
And then I think his wife ended up having like a 4-wheeler accident or something.
Yeah, she did.
And that kind of fell through, and I never heard anything from it. So,
right. Yeah, no, that was supposed to be a thing. And we were all
there. You have it. Jesus said we're never getting back together. So that's it.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, I haven't listened to Harrison before, and I'm not going to do it this time. So, but what the fuck? Why is everyone hitting me on two different fronts? Anywho, for those that are listening, Years of Dawn was the band that it went through many names, many lineup changes, but ultimately was the band that Keezer was in that I was first the fill-in guy for, and then later joined until Keezer jumped ship. And we've been asked many times when Years of Dawn was going to get back together, and I always gave the same answer: when Keezer decides we can. And Keezer would always say, "We're never going to do it." And so that always broke my heart because there was certainly a call for it at one point.
Well, it was like nobody was at the time like, okay, I love everybody that was involved in that band.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But no one was freaking serious about it. Like, oh, okay. They were mentally serious about it, but they didn't really. Okay, you have Jack. Jack, his nickname was Buttons back then. Because he would just do this.
Poor Jack. He lost that thing because somebody stole it from Rocketown. And so he had to he lost his button board or soundboard, whatever you want to call it. And he had to just use a keyboard because somebody from Rocketown stole his fucking soundboard.
No, I know. I'm just talking about there's this one show at the Muse where, he was supposed to play. All he had to do was push one button,
and
it would play a loop, and then I would come in and play the guitar part.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh,
he missed it. Yeah, I remember that.
Or something happened. I don't know.
He missed it,
but we were just giving him so much crap about it, and it kind of ruined his whole like demeanor. Like he just got shut down. It was funny, but I don't know.
Jack. Look, Jack is he's been one of the main focal points of like enthusiasm for wanting to get it back together.
I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the only reasons that band was even a thing. Because I don't know why, but like he joined kind of mid, Years at Dawn. Like he wasn't even like a original. I don't remember.
Well, like, he wasn't by original you mean Blind Vision? No.
No.
He wasn't in the Blind Vision era or the Burning Winter era. And by the way, I've in the years later, I have since come around and I take back everything I said. I wish the Burning Winter had actually been the actual name. It's way better. It's way better than Blind Vision.
I came up with that too, and
I know you did. And in hindsight, I'm like, fuck, the Burning Winter is so much better. God damn it! But it was because you guys had already established yourself as Blind Vision. So it's like you got to stay with Blind Vision. Why would you change it to the Burning Winter? That's stupid. But it wasn't stupid.
I even took up like, graphic design to try even make up like a logo or something. And I thought it was like super cool.
I saw that logo. I remember that logo. And in hindsight, it was. You know what?
I don't know if it was. Like, if I looked at it now.
As a first draft or as like a first, like, here we are the Burning Winter. Here's our first logo. Sure. Like, yeah, it worked. The problem was people already knew you guys as Blind Vision. So the Burning Winter, like, who the fuck's that? And then when they saw you and KJ and Chad and everybody, they're like, well, that's Blind Vision. Like, no, they changed their name. Why? Like, it doesn't matter. You guys went back to Blind Vision. But yeah, like I said, in hindsight, the Burning Winter is way better. But yeah, Jack he wasn't there. It wasn't until you guys, and I don't know when y'all did this. I guess it's when y'all recruited Jeremy and Will. You changed it to Years of Dawn, and then you got Jack, because I remember that first show where you guys played as Years of Dawn. Jack had on that like Hot Topic button down shirt that had like it was gray and had like the flames or whatever, that was like really hot back in that day for new metal people, and he had Jinkos on.
Sevendust.
Yeah, I mean,
like Sevendust.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that. I thought, yeah, you know that. But he didn't look like the rest of you. The rest of you had on, your metalcore attire. And then Jack just looked like this random. He looked like he was trying to be in like a Static X cover band or something.
Okay, like here's what it reminded me of. It was like a kid version of a dad band. It's like
a dad band. And I know, what's funny about that? I know what you're talking about.
You have, so Jeremy,
yeah,
he was like a major Slayer enthusiast back then. Like,
which is hilarious because it didn't dictate the way he played.
Which, I have nothing against Slayer. It's just like,
it's not my thing.
At the time, I think I was more like
you hated old shit. Yeah.
I was like Killswitch and Deftones and
that's it.
Under Oath.
And Under Oath, maybe Unearth.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. And then Jack was like industrial new metal, and so was KJ. KJ was new metal 100, like
new metal industrial, and like if it wasn't Slipknot, then fuck it.
And then Chad was just like, I don't care, man.
Everywhere. Yeah. Say what you want about Chad, I'm sure, because you've known him the longest. But I mean, Chad is one of the most versatile drummers I've ever encountered.
Yeah, he's a solid drummer. Like, nothing bad to say. I'm pretty sure I've offended him in some way, form, or fashion.
Well, yeah, you have, but I'm not going to bring that up. I'm just going to say, yeah.
But I mean,
but it's on record. It's officially on record. You admitted Chad is a versatile drummer.
Yeah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with Chad's drumming. It's just,
hey, Jesus, fuck you.
I just didn't like. We meshed well in the early days, and then we kind of evolved into our separate things.
Yeah,
and you just kind of.
I feel like I know, and like I want to get into it because it's not the venue, but I feel like that's just it's so much of a personal issue with you two than anything else. Than like it has. I don't think it has anything to do with musicianship at all, because like I said, like Chad is one of the most versatile drummers I've ever encountered, so it can't be that. Although I did let him know one day, because you made this comment once. I think you just said it to me, but you said Chad's a good drummer. He just can't play metal anymore. And I told Chad that one time. I was like, Keezer doesn't think you can play metal anymore. And we were jamming because Chad was drumming for us when I was in Uneasy Sea with Alex Morgan and Billy. And Chad did this like incredible drum fill at the end of one song when we were jamming one night. Just he'd never done it before, and he was just doing this incredible fill, and he incorporated everything, and it was fucking nuts. I hadn't heard Chad do anything like that before. The double bass was going crazy. He's like attacking this fucking snare, and he finished, and I looked at him. I was like, "Yo," and he goes, "Keezer can kiss my ass." And I laughed my ass off at that. I was like, "Oh, you're talking? Oh, okay." So apparently that comment didn't sit well with him. He's like, "I can't play metal. Fuck you." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "You know what? That's fair, because he still got it." You know, I haven't heard Chad play in a while because circumstances in life. Hell, I haven't heard you play guitar in a long time.
Oh, I'm terrible.
But if it makes you feel better, I'm terrible too right now, because I'm just way out of practice, and I've been focusing on vocals. But yeah, it's still there. It's still there. We just have to tap into it, and if anything, our life experiences have brought us to the point to where I think we could be as
the
music we want to be. What?
Chad Kroeger is both the best Chad and the best Kruger I know.
Kruger. Well, if I didn't make it clear before, I'm going to make it clear now. Whoever you are, if I know you personally, whoever you are in the Amber Heard moniker, please tell me who you are, because if not, go fuck yourself with 1,000 dicks, because
wait, hold on. Okay.
That is the most absurd statement I've ever heard.
So, yeah, I saw a tweet.
You too, Harrison.
Huh? Oh. So I saw a tweet. It was from Nickelback. It's like during the whole coronavirus, it's like, I think what the world needs is a new album from us.
Oh,
and then somebody said, I think I speak from all of America that no.
It's true. I saw a video. I don't know how recent it was. It was in the last like 2 or 3 years, but I saw a video of Chad Kroeger literally saying, if not for the success of Nickelback, Roadrunner Records would have fallen apart, and Slipknot would have just faded away. And I was, and then immediately after that video was done, it cuts to Corey Taylor at a radio interview, listening to that, and he just he watches and goes, okay. It's like he's like, I really don't have a retort to that. I mean, if you want to look at the numbers, you can ask Roadrunner who is keeping them afloat, but okay, you won't see Nickelback's name on.
Yeah, wait, do you remember the Nickelback, or I'm sorry, the the Roadrunner album where they like had all
the Roadrunner United.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Was any of the Nickelback guys on that? Like,
not one. Not one of them. Not the drummer, not the other guitar player or bass player, and certainly not Chad Kroeger. Not one of those members. Literally, they called in people who haven't been on Roadrunner for years to be on that album. Not one of them called.
And dude,
from Nickelback.
I gotta say, like my favorite song on that album was the one with Joey Jordison playing drums with the singer for Glassjaw.
Oh shit!
Can't remember the name of the song.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Because Joey was one of the captains, so he had like a few songs with.
And it was two guitarists that I'd never heard of before from a band that I'd never heard of before.
You're gonna have me looking this shit up.
Dude, it was a great song.
I like that whole album. I think that whole album is like way better than anyone thought it would be. Let's see.
1,000 dicks are possible, just not all at the same.
Me, folks. I'm just checking shit. You know that the opening track, "The Dagger," is probably my favorite with Howard Jones and
yeah.
That one has Howard Jones, dude from Machine Head, that I think is trash, but whatever. Old drummer for Chimera. Still Remains guitar player does a cameo, but then the solo is a guy from Annihilator, which I hadn't heard of Annihilator before that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this band's been around since the 80s. I'm like, what the fuck? I looked up Annihilator, like they're awesome. All right. So Joey, let's see. Oh fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna look at the track list. Okay, so let's see the ones. You're sure Joey was playing drums?
Yeah. In fact, I think he wrote it.
Was it "Tired and Lonely"?
Maybe.
What, or was it "Annihilation" by the Hand of God?
It's like banat. I don't
know. That doesn't help. I don't. Oh wait. Oh wait, shit. Maybe it was. Oh, you know what? We can do this. I might get flagged for it, but fuck it. I already put the disclaimer in the description, so if they flag me, I can be like, no, fuck you, bro. My first, not my first, but one of my early live shows, I got flagged because I had my stereo going and had music playing, and the first song was by a Japanese band.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about that.
And Japan fucking flagged me.
Dude, one of my videos, I put U2 over. Oh, really? Yeah, I put U2 over the Iceland trip. And I got flagged on Facebook, but I haven't. Whatever. They just muted it.
I mean, it's just it's Rodney, shut the fuck up. Let's see. All right, it's not that one. It's how does that song go again, Keezer?
Let's go with his voice.
Actually, that kind of helps. I can tell you that's not this person and this person. So,
what? I mean, do you have the name of the songs in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, what is it?
So now I'm just trying to. I'm looking at the track list to see which ones Joey played on. All right, so we have the ones. All right, the ones Joey played on are "Annihilation" by the Hands of God, "Tired and Lonely," "No Way Out."
I had "No Way Out."
Okay, so oh shit. So this one.
Yep, that's it.
Ah, okay. I remember that one. Well, there you go.
Yeah, he wrote that song. Joey Jordison wrote that song.
He wrote a lot of the ones that he was the captain for, and his side project band he did at apart from Slipknot was Murder Dolls, and he wrote a lot of those songs.
Yeah.
Now you can say what you want about Murder Dolls, and then whatever band he's in now, he wrote the majority of it. I don't really care for that band, but they're not terribly written songs.
That was one of my favorite albums for a while.
I really dug this album. I was surprised how well it went, and then I really liked watching the DVD of the making of it.
Yeah.
Except for I enjoyed it, but also I hated the fact that it opened my eyes to how bad some of these musicians are that we look up to. I was never a big Machine Head fan, and watching that DVD proved to me why Rob from Machine Head is fucking terrible. And I can't listen to Machine Head ever.
What? Why was he so bad? I don't remember.
Because there's one segment in particular that sticks in my brain. He's trying to jam with the old drummer from Chimera, and trying to explain to him exactly what he wants in a specific chug or a specific time signature. And the guy from Chimera, the drummer, is like, "Oh, okay, so you want like a 1E and a 2E and a 1," and he's doing like technical shit, and Rob's like, yeah, something like that. I think so. And he's just like chugging, and he doesn't fucking know. Eventually he finally gets it, because he's just like, "Oh, if I do it like this, I got it." And I was like, "You motherfucker, you're not even a musician. You're just you're one of the fuck you." No. I just lost all respect. And also I've listened to Machine Head, and I think he's a shit ass vocalist too. And I don't appreciate their songs either. So now, knowing what I know, in that he is a shit ass musician, why should I listen to him?
I'm pretty sure they just came out with a new album too.
I'm sure they did, and I'm sure I give no fucks. And I know they have like a huge following, just like Slayer does, and a lot of those dudes in that same circle. But I don't like Slayer either.
Ooh, let's see if I can.
I'm not ignoring you, Rodney. I'm just I'm in a conversation.
Uh-oh.
So, Christy, are you turning into a pumpkin? Don't turn into a pumpkin. If you do that, then the sugar daddies will come and find you. Don't leave me with Harrison or Amber Heard.
I'm going to try and pull up. So, I don't know if you can hear this or not, but I'm going to try it anyway.
If you're playing something, I don't hear it.
I know, nothing.
It's probably in your headphones.
Yeah, probably. I can change that though. Let's see.
Nope.
I just gotta be careful not to wake anybody up. Dude, so the other night,
the lady.
There we go. Uh-oh, you might hear yourself. Can you still hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
I don't hear.
Do you hear reverb on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, that's
that Spider-Man song sucks. Fake Amber Heard, by the way. whatever you're trying to play, it's not working.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about
it. There you go. We've lost my audience. Now I've just got the trolls left. We got Harrison Christ and Amber Heard and probably, I don't know who the other one is. Probably you.
Jesus H. I don't understand.
I don't either. I don't.
I'm gonna go to this one dude's thing and just talk about stupid stuff.
Like, I guarantee you, I know whoever's running that site, but they won't tell me who it is.
Chad Kroger is a huge Slayer fan. Okay.
If Jesus H. Christ turns out to be Chad Grindstaff, I'm gonna fucking find you and punch you in the fucking head.
I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan.
That's a shame.
I love it. It's freaking awesome. He has so many good people on there.
He has good episodes. Ooh, you shouldn't say that.
Huh?
He has episodes where it's like, it's really good, and then he has episodes where I go, why are you talking? Stop it.
Dude, I don't care about his like the fight companion ones. Like I could care less about. I don't follow UFC. But
that's surprising to me.
Yeah.
Of all the sports I think you would follow, I thought UFC would be one of them.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if UFC came out earlier, like when I was in high school, I'd probably be more interested.
You know what's funny? It was around when you were in high school.
But it wasn't huge. It wasn't like what it is today.
No, because it wasn't televised. It was on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I was watching it because I had to rent the tapes.
But, I think the only UFC fight I actually paid attention to was the Conor McGregor. Well, that wasn't even a UFC fight. That was a boxing match. The Conor McGregor.
The Mayweather Conor McGregor fight? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was. Dude, fuck that. That's not even. No. Yeah.
I know. Right? Yeah, it's boxing. I know. But that's the only one I paid attention to.
You need to go on a deep dive on some MMA, man.
I mean, yeah.
There's some good shit in there.
I'm just not a sports guy anymore.
I mean, fair enough, but like MMA is basically like, what if we were watching pro wrestling, but this shit was real? Because like that's kind of how it's become now. The fighters are such superstars now, or they're just in the sense of they talk so much shit, but they back it up because like they're going in there to actually fight. Nothing is scripted, so one guy can talk the most shit he wants, and he might get knocked out in 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
That's what keeps it exciting. And me being a former wrestling guy, because wrestling just sucks nowadays. Like I needed MMA. I was like, I know, give me something exciting. Like at least I can watch these dudes like ham it up backstage or ham it up in a like a press conference. And then when I get into when I watch them fight in the octagon, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just never I never got into the hoopla.
Fair enough. I mean, it's not for everybody, but it is what it is.
I do like stuff.
You do. Do you like stuff, Keezer? I don't think you like stuff. There are times where I go like, do you like anything?
I like Jesus, but Jesus? You are not Jesus.
He likes real Jesus. He doesn't like Harrison over here. So no Harrison. Keezer said he likes real Jesus, not you. I don't like anything. It's been made abundantly clear that I hate everything and I hate everybody. So yeah, you want to hear about it? I hate you and I hate everyone you're associated with. I hope the baddest and the worst things happen to you and you alone. That's my thoughts on the matter. I really hate Amber Heard. So, I mean, I hope that's not for real, you, because if it is, go take another shit on a hotel bed because fuck off. That's all I got. So hey, everyone watching the replay, I think that's going to about do it for the Friday Night Dive. We haven't overstayed the welcome. We're just we're gonna finish it off. And if you want to see more of my guest tonight, Brandon Keyser, aka Human Sounds, go on over to Spotify, look up Human Sounds. You can hear all the sounds he makes that is either human or not. If you're into retro synthwave or synthwave of any sort, you might be pleasantly surprised by what you hear in the Human Sounds. He's also a guitar player when he chooses to be. Keyser, anything else you want to promote?
No, not really. Just
cool. All right. He's just
wear a mask.
Yeah, wear a fucking mask in public. Don't be a fucking dick, you stupid assholes. I can't believe we still have to tell people this, but look, if you want shit to go back to normal, then you have to adhere to the shit that we need to do. The mask is for other people's safety, not yours. Who gives a fuck about you? Put the mask on so that other people don't get contracted with the virus. Anyway, I could harp on that all day, and maybe next week I will. But you know me. You can find me here doing the Friday Night Dive unless we finally get this shit figured out. Tune in to the Feeding the Monster podcast feed, YouTube, or anywhere else you can find podcasts. The Friday Night Dive is going to be on the YouTube channel next time, so tune into that. Tune into our channel. You can catch me on Rantings of a Maniac every other Wednesday. I believe this week we're going to be ranting about Godzilla and monster movies. It's going to be a fun time. Thank you all for joining. Even the trolls, I appreciate you. Even when
Hades is a myth. It has nothing to do with Jesus, by the way.
Hades is a Greek god that was sent to the underworld, aka Tartarus. So I don't know what's going on there.
You're cross-pollinating.
Yeah, so get it together, Harrison. Anyway, that'll about do it. So peace out.